Hey y'all, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing super awesome today. Welcome to Zahatka. My name is Valentina, and today I'll be showing you a tutorial of how to take a men's shirt, not this one specifically, but a men's shirt, and turn it into a lady's shirt. So if you want to see how I turned a men's dress shirt into a lady's shirt, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you'd like, and let's get to sewing! So this is what I'm starting with, a men's large dress shirt, and I'll be turning it into a woman's shirt that fits like a small medium. First thing you want to do is make sure everything's laying out flat. And I didn't iron it, but you can iron it if you want to. But I just made sure everything's flat and I have it measured up on my mat. And then my first cut will be cutting off the bottom. And I just measured it to make sure it's right and wherever I wanted it to fall, and I made that cut. And then I'm turning the shirt, so I'm folding it in half, the back sides together, and I'm gonna cut out the neckline that I want. And I have this template from a different shirt that I made, and I like the neckline that it gives, and so I cut that out. And then that piece you can use for something in the future. So don't throw anything away. We will use every bit of this shirt. But this is how it looks right now. And we just have to trust the process that it's going to turn out okay, because that does not look okay right now. Now before I make any more cuts, I'm going to start sewing. And I'm going to be using the elastic thread. And you wind it yourself on the bobbin. It doesn't work very well if you try to do it on the bobbin winder thing. Wind it yourself and do a test run before you use it on your good material. So I did a test run, looks like it's working good. And I'm gonna sew all along the neckline. I unbutton the shirt and then I'm just sewing with that elastic thread all along the neckline. And the elastic thread only goes into the bobbin part down there. You have normal thread on top. So your elastic thread will end up being on the inside of the shirt. And then I did another line of the stretchy thread. So 2 lines of stretchy thread, and that's how it looks right now. And honestly, it looked super cute. You can wear it off the shoulder or on the shoulder, and we could be done right there and it would look cute. But we're gonna go on. Next thing I'm gonna do is align up the sleeves together and make sure they're even. And I'm gonna make a cut on the sleeves where I want them to fall. And I did them both at once so they're even. And then the bottom of the shirt that I cut previously, I'm gonna make strips of it because I'm gonna do a ruffle at the bottom. So I'm doing 3 strips that I'm cutting 2 inches wide. And then we'll see if we end up using it all or not. But right now I'm just doing 3 strips like that, 2 inches wide. Now going back to the sleeve, I'm gonna fold it so it's not a raw edge. And I turn the shirt outside in and I fold the sleeve over about 1/2 inch to 1/4 inch like that. I think I did 1/2 inch. And I'm gonna sew it all around, but leaving about a 1/2 inch to a 1 inch gap in it because I'm gonna put some elastic in there, so it's gonna be a scrunch sleeve. But I'm just gonna make sure to switch out my thread to the normal thread, and then you take that thing off so it's easier to do the loop. You just slide it on and just do a straight stitch all around, but remember to leave that little gap before in the so you can stick in the elastic. So this is the elastic we'll be using. It's I believe 1/4 inch wide, and I'm just measuring around my arm where the sleeve falls, seeing how thick how wide, how long I need the elastic to be, and it's 12 inches, but I'm cutting off 11 so it's more scrunched because 12 inches is not snug and you want it to be a little snug. And I put a safety pin on the elastic and then I pull it through all the way through that little hole that we left in the sleeve whenever we were doing the raw edge. And then you sew the two pieces of elastic together. Make sure it fits before you sew the little hole up. Make sure it's not too snug and you don't need a larger or a smaller elastic. You sew that up and do that for the second sleeve. And this is it right now with the little puff sleeves, with the scrunch sleeves. Super cute. I'm loving it. Then for the little ruffle, I'm going to get those strips that I cut. And first, I'm going to do a 1/4 of an inch with an iron. I just fold it over so we don't have a raw edge hem. And I'm just ironing it down so it'll be easier to see where I need to sew. So iron down about a 1/4 of an inch like that, and then just do a straight stitch on the top all along. Then on the other side is where we're gonna sew for it to be roughly, and I'm doing this in segments because it is such a long piece and it's sometimes easier to do it in segments. I just never do a back stitch. And then once you're done with the whole strip, you do the little scrunch method. Just pull the thread not too hard and then move it around, pull it, move it around until you like it, the effect that it has. Now it's time to attach the ruffle to the shirt. So we do pretty side to pretty side, and we're laying the two edges together. So the not pretty side of the ruffle is on the outside, and you're just clipping it on all the way around. My shirt's unbuttoned, and so I'm just doing the whole strip until it's to the very end, and then whatever is extra I cut it off. And make sure you fold the ends in so you don't have a raw edge on the ends. And then just slowly, don't rush this process, sew down that ruffle edge to edge, and just one clip at a time. Just go through, make sure that you're getting the previous ruffle stitch so it's not showing once your piece is all done. And just keep going at a slow pace. Then do a quality check, make sure all the ruffle is sewed on correctly, nothing's sticking out. If it looks good, your next step is, if you don't want that pocket on there, I didn't want it because I think it makes the shirt look not as girly. I took it off with a seam ripper very carefully and slowly. I just ripped the seams a little bit at a time and took that pocket off. And the final step is just cutting off all the unneeded strings, threads, and everything like that anywhere you see it. And then your shirt is complete. Here is the finished process. I like the sleeves to be folded in like that, so it's like a little poof sleeve. And let me know how I did down below in the comments, if you like it or if you don't, or what I could have done better, or what you would have liked better, or how you do it differently. Now, I did want to just say before this video ends, a big thank you for taking the time to watch. I hope this video was helpful for you and you did learn something. And if you did enjoy this video, I would be so grateful if you considered liking, subscribing, sharing, and all that good stuff that helps me out. And I also really want to encourage you to start upcycling clothes, both thrift and men's shirt. They're only about $3 on those half-price sales at Goodwill, and you get yourself a brand new shirt. And I really hope to see you again next time. Bye!